Because you know the average people, man, they don't even know where the next meal's gonna come from, man.
Fucking homeborn slave is what you are.
That's the reason why you know the whole entertainment industry is basically a satanic magic manufacturing machine, man. Because anybody in his right mind will know that I can't relate to anything these motherfuckers is talking about, man. I ain't riding around in no Bugatti. I ain't doing this and doing that. And then when you go deep into it, you gotta do all types of crazy shit just to get into that position. One, you gotta sell your soul. One, two, you gotta get on that casting couch, man.
That's right. I was watching this little documentary. And they went into one of these mind-controlled mind-controlled MK Ultra slaves, was saying that when she was a kid, back in the 70s, she was a sex slave for these higher-ups, and she was naming them all off, all these presidents, the Bushes and Reagan, and she went down the line. She said she saw the whole Jackson 5 lined up in a room, butt naked, with their face up against the wall, and some big guy comes in and rapes them. And she's speaking from the knowledge of being one of them. Said that they were all monarchs, and that's what they had to do to be up on that stage, being stars. And their daddy, Joe Jackson, was the one that got him into the whole thing. He had no problem sacrificing his children, which is what you Jakes have been doing from the beginning of time, sacrificing your children to Molech.
That explains a lot, though.
That explains everything.
That even explains why Michael Jackson's a pedophile.
Exactly. Well, they said that Jermaine wrote a book where he testified that they would be in a motel room, and Joe Jackson would come in the wee hours of the morning, like 1 and 2 o'clock, and take Michael out to these meetings that they used to have, and they'd bring him back early in the morning, like 6 o'clock, and he would be sick, vomiting, and be sick to his stomach and tired. That's what it takes to be the world's greatest entertainer. And if you want the information, YouTube Bryce Taylor, B-R-I-C-E Taylor, T-A-Y-L-O-R, and she'll break it down.
That's that goes for all these entertainers in these entertainment fields, man. Even Lil Wayne got turned out, man. That's the reason why he openly calls some other nigga that has no relation to him his daddy, man. And then says Weezy F baby. And a lot of you niggas don't read between the lines, man. You got this nigga hopping on this nigga's lap at 106 in Park, talking about ain't nobody kissing him but me.
That's my bitch.
That's my daddy. That's the reason why the nigga got the long hair now, man. So fucking that jailhouse nigga Birdman got something to pull at night, man. That nigga got his hair all the way down to past his asshole, man. And then that bitch Nicki Minaj, she getting passed all over the motherfucking place, man.
And she's cool with it.
Lil Wayne fucking her have to say, probably Lil Wayne hitting that shit right after you get done with Baby. And then Drake coming right in trying to get the pussy, man. All of them a bunch of homosexuals, man. You niggas looked up to them, man. Like they're worthy of being some fucking heroes. Or idols and shit. That's exactly what they is, some damn idols, man. You niggas, and especially you hoes, man, you worship them sorry ass niggas, man.
And all you motherfuckers want to be the American Idol. So we're gonna finish up on this scatter in Israel only. For the Spirit has us go into you the wickedness of Jacob.
Acts chapter 2 and 5. And there were dwelling at Jerusalem Jews, devout men, out of every nation under heaven.
Out of every nation under heaven. Jews.
And what proves that, not only the writer of Acts, Paul himself wasn't even from Jerusalem, man. He was born in Tarsus.
In Rome.
So, you
He
know,
was a Roman citizen who spoke Greek, Latin, Hebrew, and probably other tongues. Paul was speaking in tongues.
that's right. And when he was persecuting the church, at that time, he would be considered a Gentile. But when he got back into the fold, when the Most High, he knocked him off the horse, right, and blinded him. When the Most High did that miracle, that's when he came into the adoption, man.
Wow.
Because we all was Paul at one point in time, man. We weren't knowledgeable about our true nationality in the Lord, man. So we had to be grafted back in through the truth, man. And Lord willing, be part of that number to be delivered up out of this madness, man. But hey, if not, man, we still gonna get the kingdom.
That's right. And having that knowledge is enough.
Yup, because just like the elder brought out, spiritual power starts in the mind.
Right.
And they show you that all throughout these movies, man. Like that movie Chronicle, man. It was all mind work. And just like we were saying, the Matrix. That started all mind work, man.
Right.
He didn't do nothing physical, man. It was all in his head. Everything that Neo did was all in his head, man. It was all in spiritual power using his mind. Right? Verse 6. Now when this was noised abroad, the multitude came together and were confounded, because that every man heard them speak in his own language. And they were all amazed and marveled, saying one to another, Behold, are not all these which speak Galileans? And how hear we every man in our own tongue wherein we were born?
Okay. There's your speaking in tongues right there. It just explained in his own language. And then it said tongue, which are the same, they're interchangeable. For you so-called Christians that call yourself speaking in tongues when you just mumbling gibberish, like niggas do.
You got saints, demons on you, man.
That's right. So there it is, again, another scripture proven. It mentioned multitude. That's a hint that the great multitude are Jews from every nation on the face of the earth. If you can't put two and two together, just forget about them. Did you say that? Elder Jahar said, who was it, Mo? If they can't get it, just forget about it.
Exactly, man, because you're wasting your time, man.
The Most High didn't give some of you niggas and spicks the intelligence to comprehend a damn thing.
It's like that faggot on the bike, man. Talking about in my own thoughts, in my own heart. Well, Proverbs 3 and 5 says, lean not unto your own thoughts, man, your own understanding.
The work I'm doing, I'm feeding people.
Talking about he has wisdom. I said, you got the wisdom of this world, man. You ain't coming with the wisdom of the scriptures, man. Because if you was coming with the wisdom of the scriptures, you'd be on this side of the 12 tribe sign if you was ordained to be, man. Preordained to be.
going to end it with this scripture right here. Because as you can plainly see, it's a bunch of stupid niggas and spicks running around that just ain't never going to get it yet.
So First Proverbs chapter 1 verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
There it is right there. There's nothing that we can't say that's going to break you idiots or wake you up or open your ears or your eyes. We're going to be out here every week until the Most High pulls us off the street. And then right after that, we come and hunting you niggas. And like me and the brother was saying earlier, Lord willing, we'll be a team. And remember, everybody that came up here and scoffed and scorned and rejected this knowledge. And with that, we're going to say Shalom.
All praises due to Yahweh, Shem Yahushua, double honors to the elders. Shalom to all the brothers out there doing the work in the truth and sincerity. Shalom.